Hi, meteorologist Tony Petrarca on the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. A pretty nice day today. Once again, we've got a little bit of a messy mixture on the way, but not until tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Not a snowstorm, but there'll be a little bit of snow, some very small accumulations. They'll go over to ice, sleet, and then eventually rain. So we're quiet for now. A kind of a cold and dry evening. We take a look at pictures from Providence, of course, and this is as of about 7:15, 7:30 this evening, clear to partly cloudy. Temperatures already below freezing. Setting up for a pretty cold night. We'll get down to about 15 degrees overnight and into early tomorrow morning. So a couple of things that we're watching. Well, another cold night, but then this wintry mixture coming up tomorrow evening. Snow going over to ice, sleet, and then eventually changing to rain. Now this kicks in around 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, but a quick turnover to rain, and that's certainly going to limit any snowfall accumulations. But I'll show you those numbers in just a second. Half and half weekend, dry Saturday. It'll be too mild on Sunday, so this next system on Sunday looks like it'll be rain rather than snow. We'll check out. Well, the National Weather Service, so far, winter weather advisory just over the border in Connecticut, the area in purple. Now, just because our area is not shaded in this winter weather advisory doesn't mean that we won't have some slippery conditions tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. And they could very well issue an advisory for the northern part of the state with more data coming in. But the point I'm trying to make here is that even though we don't have this shading of purple indicating a winter weather advisory over Rhode Island and Southeast Mass, doesn't mean that we can't get some slippery conditions tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. So we'll watch that closely. Satellite photo locally shows some high thin clouds streaming in, dry. Here's the wider view. All of New England is dry. The system that we're tracking, and you can see it across the southern plains. I mean, look at all this. We have the lightning tracker turned on. We've got heavy downpours, some thunderstorms out across the southern plains, and to the north, it's in the form of some snow. This area in blue right up in here. See the lightning tracker, all these lightning strikes across near Atlanta and Memphis, Tennessee. So this moisture is headed our way by tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. High pressure in control, storm coming out of the Gulf of Mexico. So it's got loads of moisture. And this will track north and east, arriving here on Wednesday evening. Now, initially we're cold enough so that this will start off as a brief period of some snow before we transition over to some sleet and then eventually freezing rain and rain. This is 9 o'clock Wednesday morning. We're cloudy and cold. The blue represents the snow, and notice that's still out towards central and western Pennsylvania. We're cold and dry on your Wednesday morning, and then by early evening, sometime between, say, 7 and 8 o'clock in the evening, you can see this area in blue indicating several hours of wet snow. Now, the pink is a mixture, and the green is rain. And by 11 o'clock at night or midnight tomorrow night, we're starting to transition over to rain, sleet, and freezing rain. Then eventually all rain later Wednesday night into very early on Thursday morning. But notice by Thursday morning, the bulk of this precipitation is lifting up to our north and east. You see drier air to our west. So that'll be working in mid-morning. I do expect some improvements on Thursday, especially in the afternoon. And it should be actually a much milder day as well. So we're getting real close. As far as snowfall accumulations, very little. We're thinking statewide, generally a coating to an inch. And then the far northwest corner of the state, perhaps an inch or two. Now, this is before the change to rain. And this will actually all get washed away by later tomorrow night and into Thursday morning. So here's the breakdown for this evening. We are partly cloudy, cold, and dry. We had the supermoon. It was a beautiful supermoon rise at around 5:30 this evening. What is that? Well, the moon is at its closest point to Earth, and it is all year, and it appears very bright and large when it's rising, so that was pretty gorgeous this evening. All right, now for tomorrow morning, we are cold and dry, filtered sun through increasing clouds, starting off at 18 degrees early in the morning, then we'll cloud up in the afternoon. The daylight hours will stay dry. Temperatures about 30, 35. Once we get to around 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, we'll bring in some snow. All right, here's 7-day forecast. Improvements on Thursday. Look at the temperature Thursday afternoon, 53. So any leftover rain showers, not snow, early Thursday morning coming to an end, becoming partly sunny and very mild. Friday and Saturday are both cool and dry. Sunday, 49 degrees, so you're not going to get snow at 49. So another storm. This one's mainly rain. It could start off briefly as some sleet early, but essentially a rain situation on Sunday with the temperature coming in at around 49 degrees. So that is the latest. Again, just kind of a cold, dry night tonight. The daylight hours tomorrow looking fine. The morning commute should be fine as well. But tomorrow night, kind of a messy mixture and just enough frozen precipitation to make things a little slippery. Of course, I'll have another update tonight at 10 o'clock on Fox Providence. Again at 11 o'clock on WPRI Channel 12. Thanks for logging in and have a good night.